toast.
Dry toast and butter.
We got up at like 4 o'clock this morning on our way to Ohio. It's me and Ben and Derek, and we're going to meet up with Wendell, and we're going to be doing some card pulling, scouting, shed hunting for the next like 2.5 days, so hopefully we can get on something.
Breakfast.
Terrible good. Coffee. Oh yeah. 35 degrees out here. Feels please. High bound.
I went to New York for a late season muzzleloader hunt. I came back to Ohio early January, and
The guys hunting back there. There was one guy, right? There's another guy back there. Maybe there was a guy hunting the next holiday.
oh, we made it after getting pulled over twice back in the Ohio Hill.
It's a different one.
Eat a little bit of snack before we head out. Finally made it.
Making sure my cameras aren't shattered while you were driving.
Gets nutrition in. Terrible good. Finally made it to the spot that we're going to check out. I hunted back this hollow last year quite a bit. It's actually where I missed a buck in November, I think it was, and saw another big one, rattled one in. Actually, you can go watch that video on YouTube. Watch that hunt if you want. We're going to go back in here and see if we can find some sheds from these bucks that I was seeing back here. He's a young deer. Serious potential. He'll be a stud. Alright, so we just checked this camera here. This is back in the spot. Buck that I call Arby. I'll show you. Show you right here. Pretty good buck. He has serious potential. I was hunting him this past year, mature deer. I think he was bedding back this ridge and hitting this scrape. I had him hit this scrape so I was kind of hunting him all year, and then I ended up shooting another buck in a different area. So we wanted to really get back in here and see if we can find his sheds. We're gonna see if we can find his sheds. I don't know what will happen, but he was in here in January. Last he was in here with another really good buck, so could be some sheds back. Yep, just pulled up to this camera. Someone took the card. Whoever's doing that out there, not good sportsmanship at all. I don't care if you check my camera, but put the card back in it and turn it back on. Don't take the cards, it's ice.
We got almost 3 miles on the ground already. Been chugging along, didn't find no sheds yet. Derek and Colin are up here walking the side of this ridge. They're seeing if they can find Arby's bed. We're kind of zoning in on this area right now and trying to find the sheds. We got him on camera in January with his horns on, so he's alive and well. We're gonna make our way down to this bottom that we were in, where we pulled those cards, hop up on the ridge, set up a camera, head back toward the road. So that's the game plan. I'm hungry, dude. This is all I got. Scrape. Setting up the first new camera. Hogging.
Can't get my hand around the tree.
Spot number 2 for the day. Checking the camera. Wendell's gonna be here in about 20 minutes, so we're gonna meet up with him. He's coming from Tennessee. It's out. First camera we ever set up here was right on that tree. I know, it was just last year. Crazy.
Oh, here's that trail that we had. Ladies trail, right?
Just walked up to this bed here. It's even got hair in it. Looks pretty fresh. There's tracks in the mud and stuff.
Yeah, it's all tracked
Even
up
since
in
it
here.
rained like what, 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Stomped all up.
A lot of briar in here that they
Probably
feed
some
on, bed in. big clear cut down over here, so they're bedding up here. Probably watching this clear cut below them. Keep an eye on it.
Right here.
Derek ran away again.
Derek!
Market stand, he said.
You guys are flying. Ain't even looking for sheds. Falling.
Fire, Phil.
Shoot, that sucks.
Ah, I better rip it. It's gonna be just getting that way. I'm telling you. Cover that thick.
Let's take the bottom side. There's gonna be sheds in there if you find that trail.
Down this way.
Yeah, down that side.
All right.
We got about an hour left of daylight. Sun's setting. It's gorgeous up here. We're on our way back to the truck now. We just checked the camera. Didn't have much on it. One good shooter. So we're gonna call it a day. Once we get back to the truck, clean up and get back at it tomorrow morning. Day 2.
Yep.
Fire alarm went off at 2 a.m. Slept good besides that.
Perfect.
Woke up and it was ringing. I'm loud.
Ding, ding.
First spot of the day. We have a camera back in here, just a few hundred yards. So we're just gonna check that and head out on our way to another hollow where we have a bunch of cameras. I never seen a deer trail so obvious in my life. That is a deer trail right there. It's like a cow path. Right on this bench here.
Got this camera right here. Back in, I think it was in the summer when I set it up. Hunted here a couple times. Hunted up the ridge one time too, but we got a good 10 point on here and probably 18-inch wide. Good tines on them. There's 2 big scrapes right here. Looks pretty good on up on this flat. There's a clear cut on the one side and then it drops down pretty steep down to the thicket in the bottom. So let's see what we got on here.
What was the date?
That's a giant. November the
14th
14th in the daylight.
What time? Morning?
8:30 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that guy. Hold it.
Hitting the scrape right here.
Right.
He's a stud. That was December 17th, a month later.
That's crazy. Look at it. His body's smaller. Worn out from the rut.
Lot of rut action up on this top here. So now we know for this year. We got a bunch of big white oaks down here. The camera we just checked is up on this ridge. So we came down here to look for some sheds. And we found a bunch of, looks like doe beds. And they're fresh, there's hair all over them. You see right there. Big oak. Another bed there. Another bed right on the trail up here.
Well, Colin and I are heading back out to do some more scouting. We split up for today. Wendell and Ben are going together, checking a bunch of cameras. And we're going back to where we both killed our bucks in November, that general area. So stick with us. We're gonna go see what we can find. We're hoping to find some big sheds down there. There's been some big bucks down there that we've been after, so that made it through the season as well. So we're gonna go see if we can find them.
Go, bud. First shed, boys. First shed.
What? Did I not just say we might find a shed up here?
Colin literally just called it.
That's crazy.
We're gonna find
I
a
might
shed
know
up
that
here.
buck.
Serious? That's this year's shed, right?
Yeah.
Just dropped pretty early. Got a busted G3 right there. Busted brow tine. It's a good buck, boys.
Where's the match at?
Looking for the other antler.
That's crazy.
Bushes. Well, boys, we got our first shed for Ohio. We're gonna look around here a little bit for the match. We're walking up this logging road right here. And Colin literally just said, he was like, this bench is good up here, might find a shed. And I look over to the right and I see that big main beam sticking out just right beside the trail. Hey, that's a good sign. It might not be hunters up here.
Yeah, it probably didn't get walked yet. Any shed hunter's gonna see
Let's
that.
freaking go. Fire me up.
So, setting up the first camera towards where I killed in that saddle and right in the same area where Derek killed also. It's just up on this flat. There's a bunch of oak trees in here. Thick briar patches down off the side here. We know they've been in here sometimes. And they run this ridge in the rut for sure. So yeah, we're just trying to catch them between where we had them on camera down there and where we had them on camera in the bottom. Yes, sir. Another spot. All right, Derek just set up his cell cam down in this clear cut in this bottom here. A couple 100 yards from where we both killed our bucks. We never really walked this thoroughly till now. And looks pretty good in here, so we threw our cell cam up. Hopefully we'll get some pictures here from this summer and fall. Walking through this clear cut and stumbled on this deadhead. Really old. That's sweet.
Oh, that. That's crazy.
Unique buck.
Alright, just came up to the second spot. We got 5 cameras that we're gonna, the one's kind of that way, and then we're gonna loop around, come out the bottom, and check all 5 of them. So it's gonna be a fun pool. See if we can find some sheds too.
Next camera's up on this saddle. And after we pull that one, we're gonna jump down in here. Walk the bottom out back to the road here.
Come on.
Stolen.
Somebody probably just stole it. I don't know, and left the strap.
It's ice.
If you're watching this and you stole cameras already, you know the feeling.
Bad luck's on you.
Bad luck's on you.
Still got 4 cameras to check in this area yet, so we're gonna walk this ridge and then drop down into a big bottom. We have 4 cameras in the bottom. It's close to where we found that matching set of sheds last year. You can check out the video. It's on our YouTube. So hopefully find some sheds down in there. Hopefully no other cameras are stolen. It's not cool.
Yeah. Don't. I remember that buck.
Serious?
We got a picture of this buck down in the other bottom. One of Colin's cameras.
You serious?
Yeah. He didn't have a broken tine then though. This is the buck that Ryan saw, this buck in November, I think. It was down in that hollow too. On the other side of another saddle. It was like probably a mile from here at least.
It's pretty
Just
sweet.
a basket 8. I don't know if I ever see him. It's a 9. This buck we got on camera. He's pretty narrow, but we got a picture of him. I think it was October. He's just a real good buck. I think I'm just gonna pull this camera. There wasn't a whole lot in the daylight. We got a lot of deer on here, some pretty good bucks too, but it's the same deer that are down on that bottom. So yeah, maybe we'll scout out some more down that side.
Oh yeah. One.
Yeah, maybe.
Whitetail Geeks signature snack. Here's a camera that has been up for a year now. Set up last March. Checked it a few times.
Yeah, was that last March, right?
Yeah, last March. And this scrape is still massive here.
Empty card.
Camera wasn't on right.
Forgot to turn it on.
It was on setup.
Yeah.
Oh my. Tough luck today.
Tough luck.
It's been hard to figure these deer out in this area. We have nighttime pictures up where we just were, and most times we have nighttime pictures down in this bottom too.
I was banking on this card pool.
I know, we were banking on this card pool. He said last time he checked the camera, it was in shotgun, and he's seen deer up on the side of this ridge here. Got him distracted. That's probably why I forgot. But we got 2 more cameras to pull on the way back to the road yet. So we're 2 for 4 with the cameras. See what we can do with the last 2.
Please work. I think I put new batteries in it.
Yeah.
Did it turn on?
Nope. That is the door now. Cat Moultries. They suck. Never buy Moultrie.
It worked half the time. Half the time in early season. Pulled it. There was velvet bucks, and then it quit.
There we go.
It's a good buck.
Yeah, it is a good buck.
Getting towards the end of day 2
What?
in Ohio.
What?
Put on about 14 miles today. Gonna check one more spot, so definitely get over 15 miles on the day. Before we go out to town and chow.
Yep, all we've been eating beef sticks and mountain hops.
So far on the day we found one good shed and a decent deadhead. Haven't heard from Ben and Wendell since this morning. Maybe they're on to some good stuff, so we're leaving tomorrow afternoon at maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, so probably put 5 or 10 more miles on tomorrow morning before we're out of here, so should find some more stuff yet.
Got to the top of this. Heading up to the top of this clear cut. Gotta show you guys the sunset. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful out here.
Day 3, Collie.
Day 3. Fired up to wear my feet all the way down to the bone.
Alright, we're doing a couple more camera pulls here. We got a cell camera, I gotta switch batteries, and then we have one other camera back in here. So we're gonna go in there, pull some cameras, scout our way out, and then check another couple new spots today yet, and then before we head home. So let's roll. Nice card pull. Let's see what we got. This bottom is huge, real wide. No. Holy cow.
Check this buck
That's
out.
the biggest buck we got yet. That is the biggest buck we got yet. Holy smokes. Sorry guys, can't show you.
November the 21st. Alright, so we just checked this camera. Got a stud on here, like November 21st I think it was. I mean, huge. He had big bases. Mainframe 10-point with some kickers. And so we're gonna keep this camera here and probably go deeper. We're probably about, what is it, mile maybe?
Yeah, at least.
And we don't think he's living here. He just cruised through here in the rut. So we're gonna probably go back farther and check out some more bottoms and ridge tops and stuff. Never know, maybe we can find him and get a pinpoint on where he's living.
About 100 yards, there's 3 scrapes here. I'm standing on one. Slapped up a cell camera here, and there's a bunch of scrapes up here. It'll probably light up in like November. So we'll see.
Colin and I are going back to the spot. Found on OnX. This is a totally new area, new spot. Looks pretty good. Some hollows, public hollows leading up to some private ag cut cornfields. So we're gonna kind of sneak our way back here. It's pretty far. See what we can find. I mean, Wendell and Ben are in a really good area. Found some really good signs. We'll probably spend the rest of the day back there.
So me and Derek are in this new area. It's kind of where, actually below me, there's a bottom that goes out towards private ag fields. And we were up on these upper benches, came around the point on this bench, and we got a shed. Decent buck. It's a really old one. Not bad. Solid 10 point from a couple years ago.
Oh, shit.
That's 3 old sheds up here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, kind of cool though.